Hello everybody, this is Micah from Food Travelers, and in this episode, I'm headed to Mandarin Buffet and Grill for dinner. And this buffet is located in Redmond, Washington, which is right by Microsoft and the 520 highway. If you're not familiar with where that is, or where Redmond, Washington is, it's actually a city east of Seattle. I would say probably like 25 minutes east. So it's actually pretty close by to where the downtown Seattle is. And if you're staying in the area and you're looking for a buffet, this is a great choice to visit. So starting off, this buffet is a Chinese buffet, as you can see from the name of it. There is a senior discount, and it's for 65 and older, and you'll receive a 10% discount on that. For the operation hours for Monday to Friday, lunch buffet is 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and it's $18.99 a person for adults at the time of recording. And for dinner time is Monday to Fridays 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and that is $25.99 adults. And Friday dinner time is 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and that is $27.99. And Saturday and Sunday is 11:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and that is $27.99. There is a service charge of 10% that's added to the bill, and you do pay as you walk into the buffet. And they also have children pricing, and it's kind of interesting. I was looking at the website on that, and the way they do it is kind of by age. So kids 2 to 11 have like a specific price. So every year of the age, you add a amount to that price. So maybe look at the website for more information on that before you come, if you're trying to figure out the pricing of it. And I believe they do check like if you have a birthday, you can let them know, and I believe they do have like special pricing on that, and you do have to show your ID that is your birthday, from what I saw online on their website. And starting off here through the walkthrough, as you can see, it's pretty big. There is a lot of choices. There is seafood with the sushi stuff. There is cooked dishes as well, and there's a lot of different carb stuff if that's what you're into. But I didn't get any of that. As you see here, I'm grabbing a few pieces here and there, and I kind of think it's interesting to see that they in this buffet they also have the chocolate fountain. If you've seen our other episodes, you may have also seen that they have chocolate fountains in those buffets as well. But one thing I did want to say is it's interesting to see the buffet with the desserts right in the center, kind of in between everything. They do have one hot station, which is the Mongolian Grill, and that's kind of close by where the entrance is as you're walking in. And they also have choices of like different meats and fish and noodles you can grab to put into a bowl, and then the person at the Mongolian Grill will cook it in front of you. I didn't get any at this visit. I was kind of trying all the different type of foods that they had instead. Since I did come here pretty late for dinner time, I feel like some of the things are kind of set out a little bit longer than I would have liked. I think some of the stuff they could have maybe changed out some of the stuff so that it's a little bit more fresh. I understand why they didn't. Just did not waste food, and also I guess it's kind of difficult to figure out what is the hot items for a buffet, right? And coming here on a weekday, there is quite a bit of people. I saw a lot of big families or big groups of people actually coming here for dinner, which was kind of surprising. I kind of thought, oh, maybe on a weekday there won't be that many people. So one of the items I really liked from this buffet is this baked scallops. I thought it was really creamy, and it was pretty easy to eat off the shell. I think the shell is just something that they kind of use it as a display item for or the plating. They do have some fried items as well, not too much of that. I really enjoyed this fried banana. I thought it was pretty tasty. Actually got up and got a few more of these. There have been other buffets I went to where the fried bananas weren't really good, I would say, and for this one, surprisingly, it was pretty good. So as you see, a lot of the utensils like the chopsticks and forks and knives and stuff, that's all in around this central area, I would say, with all the plates and everything, and that is pretty much where you have to go to grab your utensils. It's not something that when you sit down, the server will bring it to you. Unfortunately, this is one of those buffets where you have to go grab it yourself. As you sit down, the server will ask you what you want to drink, and then from there you can just wait for them to grab it for you, which is nice. There has been other buffets that I've been to with Simon and in the past where you have to go grab your own drinks as well. So some of the items that I got for this buffet, as you see, there's a little bit of stir-fried shrimp, roast beef, and some salmon fish skins. And this salmon fish skin I thought was really good. It was really crispy. If you like things that are crispy, and this is definitely something you want to grab and try. I thought the other stuff like the clams and that stuff, maybe it's just sitting out too long, and by the time I grabbed it, I thought it was kind of on the old side. It was not that enjoyable for those few pieces that I got. The fried crabs, I thought they were also kind of old, on the older side. Not that enjoyable for me. The crawfish, it was okay. I mean, there's a lot of flavors to it. The poke style tuna bite size, I thought those were good. Definitely will grab a few more of those later as I was eating here. The octopus was really good. So these are some of my highlights for this buffet that I enjoyed from here. One thing I also really enjoyed was this yonsu. I think that's what they call it, but I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of like a mayo covered, I think, imitation crab meat roll. As you see here, I'm biting into it, and you can see the other side of it. That one's pretty good. I grabbed a few of those, and they had this imitation crab cheese thing, I think, or like a baked cheese over imitation crab meat, and that was pretty good too. Got a few more of those baked scallops. I'm actually not so sure how much scallops is in it, but it was pretty good. So I got a few more of that, and that rib roast, it was interesting. So a lot of the buffets that we've been to, the rib roast is something that they would cut for you, but this one is something that you had to cut a slice off for yourself. And I think it's just sitting in there forever, because as you see, it's super dry, and even cutting into it, it's like the plate just moved around. In terms of flavor for that piece, I wouldn't say there's very much of it. Maybe when it was fresh, it might have been good, but yeah, I would stay away from that. I remember grabbing that piece, and I sent a picture to Simon just for him to see, but yeah, that was not very good. So moving on into the desserts, there was some options, but these are the few items that I really wanted. Was the vanilla flavored ice cream. They also had, I think, strawberry and chocolate flavor as well. The service overall I thought was pretty good. The server did come by and clear out our plates up after every single time they were walking by. I never really had a pile of dirty dishes for more than a few minutes. So I think service overall was pretty good here. Definitely worth a visit just for that by itself. And then they also refilled my drinks quite a bit too. Some of the other dessert items, the creme brulee I thought was really good. I feel like they put the sugar coating on the top is nice and hard. It's not too flaky, or it's not too easy to break into. So I think flavor wise for the creme brulee was pretty good. It's what you would expect from a buffet dessert. But overall, service was really good. They had a lot of choices. So if you're in the Redmond area and you're looking for a buffet with a lot of selections, this is definitely a good buffet to visit. And to wrap up the episode are the notables. Unfortunately for this one, there are none. And to support our channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. For more photos of food and our travels, follow us on Instagram. Thanks for watching.